She taught herself how to play the guitar. He shaved himself before the wedding. Do you know much about reflexive verbs in English? Well, after this video, you'll be a pro. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Lingoni English. My name is Emily, and in this video, we're learning all about reflexive verbs. Let's get started. So what is a reflexive verb? Well, a reflexive verb is when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same person. In other words, the action of the sentence is done to oneself. He shaved himself before the wedding. He does the action to himself. Okay, let's look a little deeper now. In order to use reflexive verbs in a sentence, you need a reflexive pronoun. Here they are. I, myself. You, yourself. He, himself. She, herself. It, itself. Okay, what about the plurals? We, ourselves. You plural, yourselves. They, themselves. Let's talk about when we use these reflexive verbs. Oftentimes, when talking about self-care, you will use a reflexive verb. I prepared myself a healthy meal to start the week. Or, I made myself a healthy dinner. Or, like in the example I gave you, he shaved himself before his wedding. He shaved himself. No one did it for him. He did it to himself. You'll also use it when you're talking about teaching yourself something. For example, right now, you're watching this video to learn English. You, yourself, are doing it. So, I taught myself English, or I'm teaching myself English. Another example, she taught herself how to play the guitar. She taught herself how to play the guitar. Another example is talking. Sometimes we're not talking to other people. We're talking to ourselves. When I'm really focused, sometimes I talk to myself. Do you ever talk to yourself when you're studying? Sometimes it helps to hear what you're learning. I talk to myself when I'm studying hard. There are certain verbs like taught that we often can use with reflexive verbs. There's also another time that we use reflexive verbs in English, and that's when we're emphasizing or putting a lot of focus on the subject. For example, you could just say, he built the bookshelf. But you could also say, he built the bookshelf himself. When you add the himself to the end, you're giving it a little bit more strength or focus in the sentence. It's important that the listener knows that he built the bookshelf himself. It gives a little bit more focus onto the action of the individual. In other words, he built the bookshelf alone without any help. He built the bookshelf himself. Or, we completed the project ourselves. You could just say we completed the project. But you can also say we completed the project ourselves. We did it on our own. Or, she cooked the dinner herself. Maybe it's her first time making dinner and you're proud of her. You could say, wow, she cooked this whole meal herself? Wow, she did it all alone. She did it herself. A lot of times when you're speaking with children, you'll use this because it gives them confidence to know they can do it on their own. She tied her shoes all by herself. She brushed her teeth all by herself. Here are some more common reflexive verbs with actions. She looked at herself in the mirror before she left for the party. She looked at herself in the mirror. She looks and she sees herself in the mirror. He fixed the car by himself. Again, he did the action alone. He didn't need to call someone or get anyone to come help him. He fixed the car himself. They're excited about the house that they decorated themselves. They did it all on their own. They're excited about the house that they decorated all by themselves. If you wanted to ask this in question form, you could say, did you decorate this house all by yourself? Did you decorate the house by yourself? You could also say, I like to be by myself sometimes. If you like to be by yourself sometimes, it actually just means you like to be alone. I want to be by myself right now. She enjoys spending time by herself. He doesn't like being by himself. He gets scared. Okay, let's look at reflexive verbs in negative sentences now. They didn't hurt themselves playing soccer. They didn't hurt themselves playing soccer. In this sentence, themselves shows that they didn't injure their own bodies while playing soccer. I don't usually talk to myself out loud. I don't usually talk to myself out loud. Again, this just shows that I do not do this. I don't usually talk to myself out loud. I usually talk to myself in my head, but not usually out loud. Okay, so let's quickly look at prepositions with reflexive verbs because this is actually quite important if you want to sound like a native speaker. On. He congratulated himself on winning the race. He said to himself, congratulations. For. I prepared myself for the big meeting. I prepared myself for the big meeting. In. They found themselves in a difficult situation. They realized we're in a difficult situation, right? They found themselves in a difficult situation. With. I entertained myself with a good book. So maybe I was bored and picked up a book and started reading, and I was entertained. I entertained myself with a good book. 2. I've taught you this one already with the guitar. She taught herself to play guitar. She taught herself to play guitar. By. He surprised himself by winning the competition. Maybe he didn't think he was going to win, and he was surprised when he won. He surprised himself by winning the competition. At. I laughed at myself when I made that mistake. I laughed at myself when I made that mistake. It's important to be able to laugh at yourself. Don't take life too seriously. It's important to be able to laugh at yourself. Don't take life too seriously. About. She worried about herself after the accident. Maybe her neck was starting to hurt after the car accident and she was worried. Maybe she's injured. She worried about herself. And last one, upon. Upon. She congratulated herself upon finishing the project. She congratulated herself, yay, upon finishing the project. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to teach you in this lesson. Shall we have a little practice? Okay, I will give you a sentence and you fill in the blank. She looked at in the mirror. She looked at in the mirror. She looked at herself in the mirror. I taught how to cook. I taught how to cook. Myself. I taught myself how to cook. He apologized to for the mistake. He apologized to for the mistake. Himself. He apologized to himself for the mistake. They gave a gift for their hard work. They gave a gift for their hard work. Themselves. They gave themselves a gift for their hard work. Maybe they got a massage at a spa, or they treated themselves to a nice dinner out in the city. If you treat yourself to something, that means you're doing something a little special for a special cause, maybe your birthday or a promotion at work. I'm treating myself to something special. Next one, we prepared for the exam. We prepared for the exam. Ourselves. We prepared ourselves for the exam. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. How'd you guys do in the quiz? Do you need a little bit more practice? Well, don't worry. Lingoni has the solution. We've got an app where you can do a downloadable worksheet and interactive exercises for this lesson and all the lessons we teach. Go to lingoni.com now to find out more. Also, in our app, you will get podcasts to help you practice listening skills and also special vocab tools to help you expand your vocabulary in English. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope it helped, and we'll see you guys in the app or in our next video. See you then.